What up, everybody? It's your girl July from Kickback Couture. Today I will be showing you a really simple way to make a beat in Ableton. So I'm gonna start with the melody. Just gonna navigate to the what are they called? Stock sounds. That's what I was trying to say. It wouldn't come out. Just gonna grab a stock sound in the sounds area here. Alright, now in order to create a MIDI clip, I'm just gonna double click here, and I like working in session view rather than arrangement view. So I'm just gonna do something. Let's go with D minor, and I'm gonna draw in my notes here, plus and minus to zoom out. Let me move this up a bit. Is it plus and minus? Plus and minus ain't working. Yes, plus and minus. Awesome. That is too much. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and hit this play button so I can play this. I like how that sounds. Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna take those notes. Whoops. Command A, Command D. Gonna zoom out a bit. Gonna drop this down an octave. I'm actually thinking maybe I'll just drop it down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yes, I like that. And we see my tempo's at 120. I'm gonna change it to about 145. And here I'm gonna change my length to 4. And then I'm actually going to increase the length of this clip. There we go. So I like it like that. Let's make sure this goes to the right place. Duplicate. So you see I have my marker right there, so that's where it moved. So I need to make sure that when I copy, my marker is in the right place. And I'm just going through all the trials and the errors. I'm not going to cut anything out so you guys see how to make a beat in Ableton. So Command A to select all, Command D to duplicate. Should be good now. Alright, now I got my bass melody down. Alright, now let's say I want to add an effect on that. I'll go ahead and keep that up. Gonna double click on this up here. Gonna come up to my plugins, and in my VST folder I'm going to find, whoa, I have a lot of crap, y'all. Gonna find, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Give me a second. Halftime. Awesome. Alright, cool. Gonna put it on 1/2. Fair enough. I like how that sounds better. Gonna bring down the mix. Alright, I'm actually gonna switch this sound out. I hate it. But with the halftime on it, I'm gonna use my player for this. I mean my AAS player for this. And let's go with, we can see what this sounds like. Sounds pretty interesting. I like the vibe of it, so I'm gonna leave that like that. Now, I have another MIDI track here. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting down some drums. So in my Spider Demon drum kit, I would like to use a hi-hat. Let's go with mold. Again, I'm gonna double click here to start my MIDI, but within this, I'm gonna put it on one shot. Actually, we can keep it on classic because it's just a hi-hat. And then I'm going to click on B to get my pen tool and duplicate this. Go ahead and initiate this. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna change this to 4. and hit B again, and I'm going to hit Command Shift and U to change my quantize settings to 1.8. And you can also right click and fix the grid, so I'm just gonna do that instead of playing it. See, alright, let's do this. Perfect. Duplicate these. Command. Okay. Alright, gonna zoom in with the plus and minus sign again. I'm actually gonna drag this up a bit. Awesome. Excuse my weird voices, y'all. Alright, cool. I'm going to make that smaller and zoom in a bit more. Gonna right click and fix the grid to 1/16. And then let's duplicate these. And we should be good. So let's hear this. Awesome. Command A, Command D. Gonna bring these down. Whoops. Grab these. Grab this. Alright, and I'm gonna keep that, duplicate it over here. Gonna change this up a little bit. Just selecting them and hitting my down arrow. Gonna create another MIDI track for a snare. I want to go with this sound right here. Cool, let's get this volume up. Gonna go ahead, drag my hi-hat over here and turn it down. I'm actually gonna put halftime on this as well. So, gonna go to my plugins folder. I wanna add an instance of Effectrix to this. Effectrix. So, gonna add that too and navigate to my KC Paraphrenia preset bank. This is free on the website, so go check it out. Bring down the master mix level a bit. Let's actually take this off. I like how that sounds. Let's add another melody and then we'll get to an 808. Gonna go to sounds. Again, I'm just gonna stick with stock sounds for this. Alright, I'm going to create another MIDI track. Whoops. And I want this sound here, street bells. I'm gonna drag it to my left just so I could stay organized. Let's copy this over and I'm gonna make some adjustments. I want to move this down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the next octave down. Solo this so I can hear it. I like that. Let's turn down this volume. And I'm gonna switch this sound again. I'm gonna leave it. Alright, cool. Let's get an 808 in here. So I'm gonna go into the Raven Wings drum kit, also available on my site. And I'm gonna pick an 808. I'm gonna use official. So I'm going to create another MIDI track. and I want to drag this one over in front of this just so that I have it. I'm going to delete these audio tracks because I don't need them. This was the beginning template. I didn't start with anything. I started from scratch. So I'm going to add this 808. I'm going to put it on one shot, and I'm going to go ahead and drop a tuner on it so I can see what key it's in. So in order to get a tuner, you're going to go into audio effects on the left side over here, type in tuner, and it'll pop up. Double click it, and then when you hit a note, that is C. So we are golden, and when I hit D, it's playing a D, so we're good. Alright, so yes, one shot is what we're going to be on here, and I'm going to click in here so I can get to these notes, or I can even play it, but let's see how this turns out. I'm going to change this to 4. Alright, let's zoom in a bit. Alrighty, cool. I'm gonna make this bigger. And by holding down Option or Alt, I'm going to make these keys bigger. I want one here, and I want one right after it. I'm gonna bring this up. Actually, we can go here. Awesome. Gonna hit Command A, duplicate this over, and then I'm gonna zoom out with the minus sign. And let's hear this. Let's bring this up. Perfect. And some dope things we could do with the 808 here in Ableton is add distortion or saturation. So here in audio effects, I'm gonna add saturator to this 808. Bring up the drive. And we are clipping, but we'll focus on mixing in another video. I will turn it down a bit though. Alright, now I need my kick, so I'm going to create another MIDI track. You can also do Shift Command T for another MIDI track, like so. Shift Command T. I'm going to add my kick drum now. So in my Spider Demon drum kit, inside of the kicks folder, I'm gonna use my cage kick, and I'm gonna put it on one shot. And I don't want it to warp, so I'm gonna make sure that's off. And then here, gonna hold down Alt to zoom in, scrolling down in order to make it bigger, and up to make it smaller. And my kick is probably gonna be here. Let's go ahead and hit play. Put this on 4. And the cool thing about it is we can easily just drag over the clip from the 808. I basically want to copy that pattern, so I'm going to hold down Alt and drag it over, and then within this pattern, that was a hi-hat, so that's my mistake. Within this pattern, I'll be able to change the kick, so I'm just gonna, I didn't mean to do that. If you wanted to see all the notes, just hold down Command and hit A, but I'm just going to view this for a second. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in sector, and I'll switch that sound out now. Let's find something. I would keep it, but I would like it at a lower pitch. So if I do use it, then I would either go into sector and change it, or I would come inside of here and drop everything down to, to here. So that's the basis of a beat in Ableton. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment down below, subscribe. Most definitely let me know what you would like to see next. It's all culture, kick back, and cook up. Hop in the Spider Demon drum kit.